Can you only credit an owner's account when you're returning a deposit you required them to pay to use one of your amenities? In this video, two of our experts answer that question. Welcome to this HOAleader.com video chat with two of our experts. My name is Gabriella Falisco. Today I'm joined by Phaedra Howard of Minnesota and Jennifer Boletnikoff of Florida. This month, we're asking an HOAleader.com's readers question, and their HOA requires that owners who want to use a community amenity like a room, meeting room, pay a $25 reservation fee plus a $150 security deposit. They require those payments to be made in separate checks. The HOA is then cashing both checks, and then when they're required to return the deposit, they're just crediting the owner's account. And the owner says the HOA is now holding $785 of their funds. And that's a problem because they use ACH. So rather than letting their monthly payment be automatically deducted, they now have to interrupt the monthly payment and then reset it and then reset it again after another use. So our reader wants to know, can they do this? Can they do this process? So in this video, these two HOA lawyers will discuss generally whether it's common for an HOA to require a reservation fee plus a security deposit to use HOA amenities like a meeting room. And remember, these experts are providing insights based on the laws and practices in their state. This video is intended to provide you with some general guidance you can use to help when you approach an expert in your state. So with that in mind, Phaedra, this reader is in Minnesota. So please tell us in Minnesota, if one of your clients did these two fees, would you advise them any differently?
So I don't have an issue with them charging a rental fee plus a security deposit. I guess I'm wondering why they are requiring them in separate checks and then cashing both checks if the deposit is just to cover, if you don't clean up afterwards or if there's damage to the room, that kind of thing. I mean, that makes sense, that we would require a deposit, but then you'd give that back. So you're either not going to cash the check until you see if there's damage or cleaning that needs to be done, or you cash it, but then you issue a refund back, once you verify that everything's good.
Okay. Jennifer, in Florida, would you be able to charge both of these fees?
In Florida, it would be exactly like Phaedra said. Normally, you would give a check and it wouldn't be through your ACH process, and you would return it to the owners. So I don't typically see a homeowners association charging two separate fees, a deposit plus a cleanup fee. And I don't normally see that being done through an ACH process. Normally, if there's one fee, it's for the reservation of the room, which includes any damage or deposit that's going to be taken out for cleaning. And then that would be returned to the owner afterwards.
All right, let me be clear. So, Phaedra, are you saying they have a reservation fee of $25 plus the deposit, which is refunded if there are no damages? So the reservation fee is okay, the deposit is okay, but typically the deposit would be done in a check that you just hand back. And then I'll clarify with Jennifer too, but that's what you're saying?
Yep, either a check that would be handed back, or if you did actually cash it, you would issue a refund check right away.
Okay. And Jennifer, are you saying, you mentioned a cleaning fee, are you saying there could be a reservation fee plus a deposit or no reservation fee?
No, typically it's done through one fee. And in Florida, any type of deposits or fees like this are going to be based on what's in your governing documents. But in my experience, most people have one fee, which could encompass, they could require part of that to be non-refundable as a cleaning fee if it's not cleaned, but typically it's one fee. And we normally see that issued through a check that is either held and returned or cash, like Phaedra said, and then a refund is given to the owner as
Okay.
opposed to credited to their account.
So thank you for that. Listeners, make sure you click on the link below because we're going to continue talking and we're going to answer this reader's specific question, whether this practice of creating this massive credit on the owner's account is really best practice. So thanks for joining us, and we hope you'll click on the next link.